Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. This is just a quick video about summertime bass fishing when it is hot, no wind. Lakes don't even look that good. The pond I fished today is a retention pond. You've probably seen it. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen it before. It's behind my dad's house. It was Father's Day today, so I went out there and I saw my pops, and I wanted to just put a little video out there about the 10-inch worm. It is a great summertime bait. It's a good bait all year round, but I think it excels in the summer, mainly because you can fish it slow. It's a big meal. Fish are lethargic. They don't really want to chase a lot of baits when it's hot. When the water's hot, there's no wind, no current. You get that a lot in Florida, where you just get everything is stagnant. Nothing's going on. That's when it comes into play. I was throwing that today, and this doesn't look like a 10-inch worm anymore. It's about 8 inches because I cut it down. That's another good thing about a 10-inch worm, if they're being aggressive on it. And today they were. I only fished for like 30 minutes, caught 3, had 2 other bites. One was a really good one. You'll see that in the video. But it's still a pretty good sized worm. But, whatever they think it is, this time of year, I think they think it might be an eel. When I was young growing up in that pond, there was eels in there. Snakes, they just got done having babies. There could be a lot of little snakes around. So that's possible. They think it's that. Other than that, bass are also very just, they eat everything. They're just basically reactive to what they can fit in their mouth and in their stomachs, and that's just one of those things. You pretty much find everything in their stomachs if you fish long enough. But that's it. This is a bitter worm, 10-inch worm. I buy them in bulk just because it works out better on the cost in the long run. I won't have to buy another pack of these. This is blueberry. And you'll see in the video, it works really well. The muck that was in this lake, in this pond, I think they sprayed it because it kind of looks like that. It's just a thin layer of muck on the top that's kind of in little patches. There's a couple not hard spots, but there were a couple clean spots. I let the worm go down to the bottom, and it didn't come back with anything on it, so that was kind of nice. So, but I did get, I caught a few fish and they got all tied up in the muck. So you'll notice when I was reeling it in, I was using 15-pound fluorocarbon. So, shout out to Red Label. I'm not sponsored, or I'm not even on the pro staff or anything like that. But, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comment, let me know. And that's it. So that's it. It's a short video. So take care. Thanks for coming by. Like and subscribe. And we'll talk fishing next time. See ya. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to go fishing. I'm going to start out with a small weight on a big 10-inch worm. It's a 16-ounce Sutherland Outdoors tungsten, 1/16. And that's just I can use this worm on the bitters baits because it's a thinner worm. If you were using a thicker worm, or like a mag worm, sometimes they're thicker, you want to use a bigger hook, but this will work fine on that, even though it's 10 inches. So let's go see how we do. I use that little bobber stop right there, but we're just going to Texas rig it. Try to, if you have any questions, let me know. It's pretty simple. This little worm has a little fluorocarbon keeper, but I can hook it. It's like a flipping hook. Now this lake, I just showed you photos of it. It's very shallow, so if I use any heavier of a weight, every time I reel in, every time the worm gets out there, it's going to end out getting too much junk on it. So makes it a pain in the butt to fish. I can cast this far enough, so we'll see what happens from there. All right guys, let's go. That didn't take long. That was not very big though. See, that's important that it comes back in clean. If I put that on the bottom and it came back with muck, I might even go to a no weight situation where I take the weight off completely. But the fact that it came back in clean means that I can fish it. I gotta bite really fast. And then, oh, that's not good at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He must have ate that through the weeds. Oh my gosh. What is that? He ate that. That's a big fish. Okay. That's why you fish a worm. Oh, jeez. Not even sure what happened there. He ate that right through the weeds. There's a fish in there. A big one. Dang. Oof. So, that one ate it when it landed on top of the gook. I was fixing something on my reel. Not a bad little fish. Got a 3-pounder. He ate it right through the muck. I wasn't even working it. There you go. There you go. Boom, boom. That was a good fish for out here. That's what the 10-inch worm will do. It's big enough meal in this hot weather. I got no wind. It's probably close to 100 degrees, at least the heat index anyway. And that's what it'll do for you. What a mess. And this stuff stinks. Staying kind of clean. See, what's good about that 1/16 ounce weight, it's not punching through and getting stuck in there. It's keeping my worm clean. So I can actually stop it. And that's what that one did. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Oh, man. We're going to test this line today. We're pulling the whole thing in. He's in there. I see his fin. I got 100 pounds. This is one of those things you don't pull too hard. If you pull too hard, that one gets away. I usually use braid out here, but not when I'm worm fishing. Alright, come here. It's not that big a fish, but as you can see, come on. Cleaning up the lake though. Come here. Come here. That's a little fish. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I know you're mad. I know you're mad. There we go. Not much. Okay. Not much. Alright. I don't know what's going to happen if I catch a bigger. Alright. Always be a line watcher when you're worm fishing. If it tweaks, you'll know. But now I'm just swimming it. And I'll stop it. You can swim the 10-inch worms. They will eat those. What I'm hoping to do. There it is. There it is. Alright, so that was another one. Okay. This is only 15-pound Seagar. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but that was pretty strong. Pull that in. I had more weeds than I did fish. There we go. What a mess. That is not good. Trying to get it off, but it doesn't like it. Normally, once you get that junk on there, you will not get a bite. That's the hard part about fishing this muck. I try to pop it once, just like any cast, any lure. I usually, right when it lands, I give it one pop or two and let it sit. If there's anybody in the area, sometimes that'll get them. That's a turtle. Is that a gator? I think my worm's hanging right off of that right now. There we go. So I've been about 20 casts and I've got two. I had about at least 3 hits. That first one was little probably. We're gonna try to go right there. Yep, right there. There's a big fish in here. I'm in trouble because I don't have braid. Oh, my line's dancing. Oh, and I missed him. See, these little ones, they might not get it all, and that might give you a big bat. Gross. Ugh, that's nasty. I'm trying to pop the worm a little. If there is any seaweed on it, or muck, hopefully it'll pop off of it. The hook's not getting into it, it's just wrapped around it. So sometimes I can get it to pop off. Feels like it's popping off because then all of a sudden it kind of goes to where I can barely feel it. Oh. one more.
Oh, there's a fishy. See, now if I had a fluke or a frog, I'd be throwing that on braid and I would catch that. I'm still going to try to catch it with this. That's how you become a better angler in my mind, is figuring things out sometimes. There it is, there it is. He's covered up. I think that's a fish. If that's a fish, he got little. Oh no, he came off. That is not a fish. Just want to catch one more, then I'll be done. Oh jeez. He came and got it. He didn't care. Well,